Hi everyone, today we are going to introduce the new portable power station PS300. So firstly, let's get to know that what is a power station. So you can imagine it as a large size power bank. It can provide you with power even in like outdoor environment, even in some emergency situations. How to measure the battery capacity can be provided by this power station PS300. So this is a spec about the battery capacity, which is the 313 watt hour. So how does it mean by watt hour? It is measures a unit of power over a 1 hour period of time. For example, for the PS300, the battery capacity is 313 watt hour. Means if you got a 50 watt hour electricity devices, for example, a laptop connecting to the power station, then it can be powered for continuously 6 hours. And if you connect a 1 watt electricity devices to the same power station, it will last for over 300 hours. So this is how the battery capacity is measured by the PS300. So that's for the other power station devices. Although besides from the battery capacity, there is another spec you need to focus on, which is the maximized output. It means what is the maximized output power can be provided by this power station. For example, again for the PS300, the maximized output is 330 watt. Means if you have a device, for example, a electricity grill, which is usually a high power device, and the standard power is 1,000 watt, which is exceed the limit of 330 watt, means it cannot be powered by the PS300. Meanwhile, if you have another electricity device which has a standard power less than 330 watt, means it can be powered by this power station. Because depends on what is the spec of this power station, you need to figure out which devices it can be powered on and which devices is not supported to be powered by your power station. Then after we get to know that the battery capacity and the maximized output of PS300, now it's get to know that the basic structure of this device. So if you saw the real sample, it makes by input interface and output interface. And for example, for this PS300, from the front view, you can get that the device has a input DC input. So by use included charging cable and adapter, you can recharge the power station because it's like the kind of like the smartphone. If you keep using that, the battery level will be dropping, and when it drops to a certain level, you need to recharge the power station so that it can be working again. So how to recharge the device? That is by using the included power cable and adapter using this DC input to recharge the PS300. Now this is the DC input power port, and those are the USB output, including 3 USB-A output and 1 Type-C output. And there is a switch button. If you want to recharge your devices using those 4 USB ports, you need to switch it on. And there is a car charging output. You need to open this cover so that you can plug your car port devices on. And the last two is AC output. Of course, like we said before, when you plug some power cable or other electricity devices on the power station, please notice maximized output can be supported by this PS300. And at the back side of PS300, there is a built-in LED light. So if you are using the PS300 for camping or outdoor entertainment, you no need to bring any other lighting system anymore. You can just simply rely on the built-in LED light. And here is the sample, and here's how to operate by switch on the button out there, and it can adjust the brightness and auto switch to flashing mode like this. It will flashing to remind the surroundings. And also the PS300 has a LCD screen, so it will show you some direct informations like the remaining battery level or any other emergency informations. For the box contents of PS300, it includes a AC adapter. It's used to recharge the PS300, and also include a solar panel charging cable. Because besides from the AC adapter, you can also use the solar panels to recharge the PS300. Although the solar panel is not included, you have to purchase alone. And you can also use a car to recharging the power station by using the car charging cable. And all those charging cables is connected to this DC input. Now, for some regular use electricity devices, here are some informations like how many times it can charge your electricity device for your PS300. Also, again, please notice for different type of charging port, there are different maximized output powers. And after your PS300 has down to a low battery level, you can recharge the devices. Like we said before, you can use included AC adapter to recharge it, or using the solar panel, like if you are in the camping in the open environment, there's no wall outlet, but you can use the solar panels to recharge the PS300. Although you need to make the actual purchase for the solar panels itself. And if you have a car, you can also use a car to recharge the PS300. For the power cable for the car charging is included in the package. Although, even with that, the device has a USB-C output port, but this port can also be a input port. So if you got a USB cable and you can plug the PS300 using this USB-C cable, so it can also be recharged. Although this USB-C cable and adapter is not included in the package. So that's introduction for the PS300.